everybody. Welcome to Face the Music. Look, if you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, will you? Reach over, hit that subscribe button. Join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together. Also, while you're there, set up your notifications. So whenever I drop a new episode, you'll be among the first to find out. Okay, so very excited about today. And the reason for that is because the artist that I'm featuring today is a new artist to me. I don't know anything about this individual, but I've had a lot of requests, a lot of recommendations for me to include this individual, this person on my channel. So I'm going to check her out. Her name, I believe, is Diana Ankudinova. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. And, you know, the song that, that they wanted me to do, a lot of folks recommended that I do, is the song Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is a great song. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, it's also one that was done originally by Elvis Presley. Great performance, of course, by Elvis Presley. Great song. So I don't know how Diana is going to cover this because, again, you know, in the last few months, I've been introduced to a lot of different new artists to me. For example, Nightwish, Sabaton, Pentatonics to a lesser degree because I'd already heard some of their music before, but I hadn't really heard a lot of them, and so I was just kind of getting involved in their music by featuring them on this channel. And then, of course, Dimash Kudaibergen, a new artist to me on the channel. And so today, going to be a new artist again. So Diana Ankudinova with Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Again, don't know, haven't seen this footage yet. So I'm hoping that it's going to be something that I can put on the channel. A lot of times new artists I'm a little bit wary of in terms of, like, when I say wary, not because of their music, but because sometimes I'm not sure I can actually put their video or put a video from that artist on the channel. Sometimes it gets blocked. Hoping that it doesn't happen. If it does get blocked, hopefully, or if I can't show the video, hopefully I can at least have the audio on here. But I'm going to try my best to get the video on here. Anyways, but no more talking. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Diana Ankudinova and Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in,
Well, that's a little different.
but I can't help falling in love with you. But I can't help falling in love with you.
Wow.
Браво!
Ты моя маленькая, я заплакала, что ли?
Браво!
Wow.
Браво!
Браво!
Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Браво! Б
Любые слова излишни. Диана Анкудинова.
Все встали.
And there you have it, Diana Ankudinova and Can't Help Falling in Love. I think I said at the outset, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I'm just so used to hearing, that entire phrase being spoken. The with you is really not necessarily part of the song title, actually. It's just Can't Help Falling in Love. But let me just tell you, that was very, very good. You might have seen my reaction at the very, very beginning when she first started singing, because, and maybe a lot of folks have the same reaction, I don't know. And it was just different because she really came out with like that deep voice sound, and I wasn't prepared for that. And I was like, is that, and then to see her, and I'm like, that's coming out of her, and at first there was something off about it, it seemed. And then she went to the next part where then she hit the high notes, and then her voice kind of changed. It reminded me a lot, not necessarily in singing style, but it reminded me a lot of Dimash, because Dimash, same thing, different, songs, different parts of the same song. He could sound one way, and then he went to a different way, and then he went to another way. And so that's what I kind of got out of that. This looks like this was done at some kind of a singing competition or something, and I didn't understand. Normally what I like to do is if they were going to be speaking in a language that I understood, or maybe, that would be beneficial for the video, I might just let it play all the way through. I'm going to assume that, from the reactions of the judges and so forth, that they really, in the crowd, that they really enjoyed that performance. But so I went ahead and stopped it right toward the end. But that was a great performance. I think that I definitely really do want to get Diana back here on the channel again, and just kind of pursue further with what other music that she has, because that was really a really good rendition. I don't know exactly when this was and what TV show it was. For those of you who are Diana Ankudinova fans, for those of you who've recommended me to put her on this channel, or maybe you just stopped by, you saw this and you know all about her, throw me some comments down below. Let me know a little bit of information. I can do a lot of research on my own, but a lot of the music that I have on my channel is artists and songs that I already, a lot of times I'm very familiar with. Maybe I just haven't seen the footage that I'm presenting. And a lot of artists, though, in this case with Diana, I don't really know anything about her. So I can do research, but a lot of times I like to hear from the fans, because a lot of times you guys have stories. Maybe you've met her in concert, maybe you know something personal about her, or you just want to just share like what your knowledge is, like a lot of folks have done with me in the past, and I really appreciate it with Sabaton, Nightwish, and Dimash, for example, and even Pentatonic. So anyways, very, very good. Like I said, I do want to have her out here. I think she's very, very interesting. I mean, she's got an interesting sound. So I want to see what else that I can, include on the channel here, and just keep pursuing, learning more about Diana Ankudinova and the music that she performs out there. So I want to keep on going, have her on the channel, hopefully in the not too distant future. I really enjoyed that. That was very, very good, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Okay. Well, that's it for today's episode. As I said at the outset, if you're not a subscriber, please join the channel. Also, check down below, hit that hashtag, Face the Music Reactions. It'll redirect you to another page. There you'll find a lot of other great content, music, artists, and songs that I'm sure you'll enjoy as well. Come on back. A lot of other great music in store for you. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.